The reason why people are mad at Sam Bankman-Fried is because people have always thought that crypto seems like nonsense. Like Bitcoin kind of makes sense because there's only a certain amount of them, and there's a mysterious character that created it, and it's all geniuses, and it was kind of the first one that became popular in public. But all these other like weird crypto coins that you're just making up, and they're worth this and that, and this guy's bought a fucking arena, and like,
well, so there's a lot of fraudsters, definitely, but the people thought in the 50s thought the Beatles are full of shit, and the kids with their day with the rock music.
Yeah, but the kids didn't think the Beatles were full of shit. They enjoyed the music. This guy's not the Beatles.
No,
don't you fucking dare.
Not SBF. Not SBF. Cryptocurrency in general. There's a lot of cryptocurrency projects. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. There's a bunch of them. You should talk to some of them.
Oh, no, listen, I'm not saying that crypto is bullshit. I'm saying a lot of people already have this idea that crypto is bullshit. So when they see something like that fall apart, like when I talk to my comedian friends, they like Tim Dillon and Giannis Papas.
Tim Dillon is the world expert in cryptocurrency. So I'm glad you have him as a friend.
I'm not talking to him about whether or not crypto is good or bad and whether or not I should invest. Yeah. But when he starts making fun of these fucking dorks that are taking speed, fucking each other in a condo in the Bahamas, it's hilarious. Like when you see how much fertile ground there is to mock this idea that these coins that you make up out of thin air, oh, it's worth $1 billion, better buy it. Like, what am I buying? What am I buying? Like, everybody already, they might be wrong, and I'm sure they are. I'm sure it's complicated. But that's why people are mad, because automatically you think it's bullshit because it doesn't make any sense. It's like when people talk about NFTs. Like Tom Segura and Christina Pazitsky from Your Mom's House, they put up like an NFT, and it's the only time I've ever read their comments where people are mad at them. But people are like, what the fuck is this? You're just ripping people off. This is bullshit. Like, people have this attitude about these things where they're like, this is kind of nonsense.
And NFTs are different.
They're different.
Crypto exchange. So crypto exchange, SBF.
NFTs are the same in that people don't understand them.
Yes, sure. But crypto exchanges like Coinbase, for example, I mean, SBF committed fraud. Like this isn't really, it's not cryptocurrency is the problem.
Moving money around, stealing money,
And you could say that the kind of people
allegedly committed fraud.
Oh boy.
Allegedly.
I mean, everybody, right? Like, yes, everybody. And allegedly Jeffrey Epstein, well, never mind. So
they allegedly took speed and fucked each other.
Yeah. There's a lot of allegedly, but that's it's possible to say that the kind of people that cryptocurrency communities attract are more predisposed to do fraudulent things. Okay, maybe, but it's also possible that cryptocurrency is a revolutionary thing that fights the centralization of power and financial power, especially.
Oh, for sure.
And so it's a really gray area of how to do that. But NFTs.
I'm just saying that's why people hate them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm showing you that the reason why people are upset at him versus the reason why people are upset at Bill Gates.
You know what? You're saying that they hate him because they were already skeptical about cryptocurrency?
Yes.
And they're kind of channeling that.
And they're like,
that's not a justified way to hate
goes
somebody.
Under. I know, but they're excited when it all collapses. Like, told you. Yeah. Fucking told you, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I told you, bro, in the FTX, the enjoyment of the collapse.
Yeah, but that's not a justified or good or ethical reason to hate somebody. They should hate him for being a fraud. There's a bunch of people that hate you. They're waiting for you to fail, like to say, I told you. I told you Joe Rogan was something.
Of course.
Right? But that's a really bad, that doesn't mean.
No, it's not good for you.
It's not good for you. It doesn't actually mean anything true about the person or so on. SBF is a fraud. Right. Cryptocurrency still has promise.
Yes. I agree.
But there's a lot of shady characters. There's a lot of fraud.
Yes.
So it's so hard to, I mean, I walked through this it's so hard to know what's a fad, what's straight up fraud, and what's a legitimate kind of technological force that will progress our civilization forward. Yeah. And when it's resisted, how much of it is special interest run by centralized banks? You know, it's hard to know who to trust in this kind of arena.
And how much of it is manipulated by them. I mean, if they can buy it too, maybe they buy it just to fucking tank it. Mm-hmm. And maybe they buy it just to fuck around with it and keep it unstable, you know?
And the level of obsession that cryptocurrency folks have about their particular project also seems unhealthy to me. So like, whenever somebody's 100% sure about a thing, I'm super suspicious about it. Like if you're not able to criticize it or have some doubt, I'm very suspicious about it because
I'm sorry, but don't you have to be all in to make it work?
I don't think so. I think you should have some humility because, like, it's like saying you need to be all in on science or something to make it work. You have to have humility, questioning yourself, constantly attention with ideas, open-mindedness to other ideas.
Yeah.
Because money's involved. That's the problem here.
But if we all agree that it's money, and we all agree that this certain coin is valuable, if we are all in, then we can actually use it.
Yeah.
But if we're like wishy-washy, and then some foreign actors come in, and I mean by foreign I mean like someone other than you and the other people that are investing, honestly, they come in just with the idea of manipulating it and fucking with it because it's competition of fiat currency, and they just tank it and fuck with it. If you're all in, you can weather those storms.
No, it's very it's very It's very difficult to fuck with cryptocurrency from the outside. That's the beauty of it. The
you can't
danger,
buy it and sell it and manipulate the price.
It's very difficult. It's extremely difficult because of the distributed nature of it. You can fuck with it from the inside, and that's why you have cryptocurrency scams. You have like leaders of certain cryptocurrency communities, and that's why people are big proponents of Bitcoin because there's no head. You know, the guy who created it is no longer here. It's much more distributed in that way.
Is he no longer here? Or is he amongst us?
It's probably
Lex?
Elon Musk. Oh,
yeah. Is it you? You immediately threw your friend Elon under the bus. Interesting.
As one does.
Interesting. As one who's guilty does.
Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty gutsy move to create something really special and to walk away.
Yeah. It's really interesting. It's very interesting. All of it's interesting because having options as to, it's not like our financial system's perfect. Having options and allowing it to evolve and get better. That should be everyone's goal. But the problem is once someone or any organization is in control of this one aspect of society, whether it's spreading money or spreading information, they'll resist tooth, fang, and claw any new intrusion into that area. And if that intrusion is more efficient and better for the people, and you can't control it, like a decentralized digital currency, like,